A. No. No.
No. No.
No.
Karen, 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 Karen. I'm begging of you, please just wear a mask. You go on rants at Trader Joe's.
All right. My nose itches. My nose itches. My nose itches. My nose itches. Karen, Karen, Karen. Oh, that's my printer. Run logs, run logs. Oh my God, I have to go take some more allergy medicine. It worked for 48 hours. All right, those 3 spots that skipped over you made up, right? Where did you put those yesterday?
In the 7 o'clock.
Like the first break?
Wait, I thought you moved them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, to be honest, Danny, I don't want to lie to you. I don't think I didn't touch them. I thought you did.
No, I said fix that whole break. Make sure the top of the hour's out right now. How about that?
It is.
Let's not start the day again like that.
It is. It is. It is.
God sakes. Yeah, I'm going to do it. You're sitting right in front of the computer. Why would I be doing it? Oh, that's right. It's fun around here. It's really getting old. I can't believe you just sat there and looked at them.
Well, you shut off the mic too. I couldn't communicate.
I said, look at that whole mess right there. Fix it. It skipped over everything.
There were just the last 2 were the ones that missed.
I've got them all right here on the script report. Oh man, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. GKX. Liners. Okay. Script's done. Blues brunch. Mm. Do 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 do. I'm saying do do.
Are we dumping poison?
Yep. What do we got? Monday clocks are wrong. Wah, ba, 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 ba. Barracuda. You move out of there. All right. Nobody called about their casket, huh?
Mm-mm.
People don't want to talk about what they're gonna happen when they're dead.
Yeah, even the look on your face, you're like, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't know, so just do something with it. Throw it in the river. Fare thee well. Fare thee well. By the waterside I will rest my bone. Listen to the sun sing song to rock my soul. Do do do. You know, a good question would be is funeral songs. What song do you want to play at your funeral? It's not depressing at all.
Nothing else matters.
I stole Elaine's, and she's gonna be so mad when I die before.
Danny, now okay, now I draw the line.
What?
Before I die before her.
Well, what do you want me to say? When she dies before me? She's got the best funeral song. When she told it to me, I was like, "Oh my god, that is the best! I'm stealing it, and you're gonna be real pissed if I die before you."
You went in the bathroom, called your mom. Mom,
I did.
don't forget.
It's written everywhere.
It appears that there is
Trade Center that is underway.
Ba-dum-bum. That 9/11 memorial, I don't recommend going to it.
No, I don't like even thinking about that death. I'll never forget I was sitting at his desk
Uh-huh.
on Bill Street, and I was just sitting there just staring forward, and Sherry walked by. She goes, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be." She goes, "Good, because we're gonna need you." So, okay.
Can I speak with Peter Jennings?
I mean, that's my favorite. I know you don't want to do the whole where were you kind of thing. But
Oh, I just feel like it's the same show every year.
I know, but still, just one segment telling that story is worth it. Maybe we can.
We can do it.
Well, yeah, let's end with it. That'd be okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because all I did is sat in my chair in Cooper Young for 4 hours, 6 hours until Annabeth called, and I finally stood up and I almost fell down because my butt was asleep.
20 seconds.
I got it.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Danny and the Job. 98.1 The Max.
Karen, 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 Karen. I'm begging of you, please just wear a mask. You go on rants at Trader Joe's, sit on the ground at the Costco, say wearing masks is the devil's law.
Every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested.
You wreck displays at Target stores, you throw good cold cuts on the floor, and please stop talking about your drawers, Karen.
According to the Social Security Administration, the baby named Karen is dropping in popularity. Even our friend Karen Melton over at Malco goes, "So how about Barbara? Like, can we try Barbara?"
Ooh, Barbara's a good one because then you just say Babs.
Babs. Another Babs at Target. Another Babs at Starbucks. The agency recently released a list of the most popular baby names and the stats on how many other names have been trending through the year. Olivia, Emma, Avia remain popular, while Karen has continued to tumble, falling from 637th to 660th.
That isn't tumbling. It already tumbled. And no, I mean, this is nothing against Karen's, but it is like a Barbara. Karen growing up was a popular name for our generation.
Yeah.
So is Lindsay and Jennifer. And, you don't meet as many kids that are born with the names Jennifer, but every kid I knew was Jennifer Marie.
And like my grandmother was Mary, and that was, from she was born in 1920, and I know the plenty of Marians and Vivians, and it's all
Right.
all a trend from era to era.
And Karen's just on its, its resting
Right.
It's resting right now. Danielle wasn't, goes in and out, but my kid's Josephine. That wasn't said for 100 years. So it's not a bad thing.
No, I mean, I know a couple of Josies, young Josies, like you said.
Yeah, it's on its way back. The older names. You got some Gertrudes coming up, and then you'll have all the Jennifers and the Karens and the
Myrtles.
Barbers. They're all coming back around.
A poll carried out by the Association of Dental Groups found that a quarter of households had someone who attempted to do at least one kind of home dental procedure. In fact, a whopping 6.7% of people actually tried to extract their own tooth. Pulling your own tooth usually does more harm than good by allowing harmful bacteria into the bloodstream and increasing the likelihood of future cavities and infections. But I think people are just being scared to go to non-essential doctors because you can catch the COVID. I'm reading the television news now where Fauci goes, get ready to hunker down this fall and winter. No.
Well, if you're friends with Mike Polito, like my dad, you just get a drill from Home Depot when you're down at the beach and you drill on it a little bit and get it out.
Tell that story. I don't care.
They're golfing buddies. They go on his golf trip every year for 19, maybe like 23 years. I don't know, forever. And a couple years ago, my dad's tooth was bothering him. So they went to Home Depot and got a little drill. And Polito's a great dentist. So he's like, of course, my dad trusted him after a couple shots of Jack Daniels. And there's a video of them there. They're sitting there just going right there in the living room of where they were staying.
I can just hear Josh Whatchmadoodle going, now at Home Depot, get great reductions on drills to get your teeth fixed.
DIY. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Coming up next, the second week of school is nearly complete, but parents are complaining about virtual learning. The same parents who voted for it. That's next.
Where were you in the world?
On that September.
Of thousands of innocent men.
We have a breaking news story to tell you about. Apparently, a plane has just crashed into the World Trade Center.
I hate this day.
Clear all you have to do.
Huh?
You mean 9/11 or
9/11. I just always hate it.
well?
It's like
all you have to do today. I was like, I don't like it. It's like what? Sorry.
Are you gonna? You're not gonna do? What do you call it?
Oh, I'll do it next.
No, it's like that. When it's on the weekend, it's no big deal. But like when you say the whole "where were you" thing, I mean, I'm sitting here doing mornings, and every time I'm on the air, it's just like, God, that day. And it wasn't that day that was so bad. It was the next day when you woke up, and you're like, oh my God, here we go again. We're getting all day long. Like this is for real. What am I going to get up on, say on the radio today? Just like the rest of the world, what were you going to get up and talk about?
Well, damn it, Danny, and you were what?
22 years old. And that's the thing. Everybody's sitting there running around the studio going, it's Al Qaeda. I was like, Al who? Roker? What?
No, Tony Brooks burst. You know, we watched Family Man with Nicolas Cage, that Christmas movie, and you see the World Trade Center because he goes back from Jersey to Manhattan about 6 times in it. And you see the World Trade Center. And we went to bed at 4, and he burst open the door at 8 o'clock going, Jarman, get up. We're going to war. He said something about Saddam. He goes, no, I said, what did Hussein do now? That's what I said.
Yeah, I didn't know what Al Qaeda was. I didn't know anything. I just ran to the corner.
Yeah, did you have any idea that they had already tried to bomb? You know, they put a bomb in the garage at the bottom, and that didn't work.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
But, you know, my roommate from college, she lived there. My boyfriend at the time, his best friend lived there. He was running down. He was in the World Trade Center running down 50 flights of stairs.
Hmm.
And then we went there July 4th, 2002. And that was quite a scene to see all those posters still looking for missing people, because that was only, 8 months later?
Damn.
But the memorial thing is like, what's the what do you call it? The structure of it is awesome because they built it around it. So you go in there and you see all these things that are still the same. Like when the buildings fell, like you're walking next to just mounds of concrete. But when you have to go through and hear all those voice messages that they gathered up and put in there, that's when I was like, I'm out. I'm out. There's tissues everywhere. And watching those people jump out of the building, I couldn't handle it.
They're showing that.
While they play voice messages. Hey, honey, it's Mark. I'm not gonna make it. I just want to tell you I loved you. Please tell the kids, blah blah blah. And you're just watching. Yeah, it's part of the freaking thing, the museum. No, it's awful.
It's just like even the movie 9/11. You know, they're standing there in the lobby before it collapses, and all of a sudden they just hear this banging sound and another banging sound.
Well, I know when they're sitting in the lobby. Yes,
and they're sitting in the lobby, and they finally realize it's people jumping out of the building. I was like, holy, but Jesus. Where were you in the world? But that's what I meant. I mean, that's why it's such a dreadful memory for you, because you were just so young. You'd never gone through anything like that, American history wise, ever. It's just like the first time we went to Iraq in the early 90s. I was still going to eat at First Baptist Church on Wednesdays. And all these men that I've known with great personalities and, you know, charisma, they had lived through Vietnam, and man, none of them were talking that night. None of them. And I was like, whoa, this is real.
Yeah, because all I remember is like, what was it like was it a Saturday Night Live skit where I can remember a Scud missile landed on Saddam Hussein, who's laying out in a lawn chair by a pool. Like, I just remember the jokes of that because I was way too young to really get what was going on.
Right, I understand.
Like my kid watching Tucker with me at night. I love all the questions she asks me, and I don't have an answer to any of them. That is a great song. I wish I could hear it. Oh, I missed it already? Or did yesterday's play?
Well, it looks like it. No, it looks like it.
Looks like what? I just put it in there, so. Coming up next, the second week of school is nearly. It must have just gone right by that. I don't get it. Was there like two like slow song? Oh, geez, yeah. Oh, and we missed this minute with the live.
Oh, that's right.
It's like that's a quick one. Where were you when the world's not turning? Ty Carpenter says that's a powerful place. It is. It's just like, you're not right for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean.
But all I can remember, and this is horrible, but this is my sick humor, but it's one of my favorite parts of Naked Gun. When Leslie and Priscilla come out of Platoon laughing so hard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, if you could come out of that, I mean, there's no way you can, but I had that vision in my head leaving, like, because people all are just like walking around like zombies when they walk out of there.
I was that way born on 4th of July. Here we go.
You're on Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
A petition, which was started by a parent, has garnered more than 17,000 supporters in just 1 week. The petition calls for live instruction via video conferencing to be shortened to 3 hours from 8 a.m. to noon rather than going until 3 p.m. for Shelby County schools. Shelby County Schools entered into its second week of all online learning this past Tuesday, and as districts across the nation grapple with how to shift learning online if the coronavirus spreads into their community, is very high, and parents are among the first to notice the issues. In its state-approved plan on how the district will deliver instructions during the pandemic, Shelby County Schools said it would rely on teacher-led lessons taught live through video conferencing. The state requires 6.5 hours of daily instruction that could also be met through recorded lessons and students independently completing assignments. Independent work and physical activity is also built into each day. We do not expect students to work on screen for 6.5 hours continuously each day. The district did say this in a statement in response to the petition. What did you think was going to happen? And that's the only reason I picked this story for today. What did you think was going to happen? No offense to the parents, but what did you think was going to happen?
I mean,
you voted for it. You wanted it. You got it. And now you want to change it.
Oh, yeah, there's always provisions. I've got to have my amendments.
And don't get me wrong. I know everybody's struggling with it. Thank God I don't have to do it. We'd be failing. But I just laughed that it's in the second week and it's everything that you knew was going to happen you're against.
I mean, and you have to, and I hate this word, but the new norm is you're going to have to fight through it yourself as a parent, unless you want your kid to be a degenerate, in future years. As Danny said, there's going to be a void in the next few years. She made a funny talking about a void right in their head, but literally a void right through their head because you don't want to help them. You got to work
And trust me, it is tough. I sat there last night doing homework for 2 hours with a second grader. 2 hours till 9:30. Her bedtime is 8:30, but we had to get this done. She had cheerleading. We were at Horseshoe. Things happen. But the main one that's having the most trouble is a kindergartner, because I can tell with the poor teacher, you know how to write your name. My kid's preschool teacher would not have let her leaving preschool without writing her name straight on a line. Do you think I sat there and did anything all summer? No. So now we're making up for it. We got flashcards. I'm laughing. I don't know. Do you know anything about sight words? You know what that is?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we didn't have it either, right? They memorize words now that, and I don't know why one word is a sight word, one word's not, but like the, am, of, like they're supposed to just memorize what those words are and come straight to their mind. Well, we're supposed to be like on week 3 with the kindergartner. She doesn't know all her letters. How is she going to memorize words? But that's why I feel bad for her kindergarten teacher. These kids aren't coming into the grade like they prepared like they usually do.
Like they should, right. And at least you're being honest, that, yes, you're having a difficult time. And you can go on any of your social networks and see how many parents are frustrated out there. And it's easy for me to say that you've got to fight through it. But I say that because Danny and I have been busting our tails since March. And now with these new times, but once again, as I said, Bert Kreischer reminded us, at least we're lucky enough to have a job. But as a parent, and if you don't want your kid to be, held back till 21, you got to do it. You got to do it.
And I got to tell you too, what's funny is, and I'm blessed to have my kids in school 5 days a week, all day.
Mm-hmm.
I can at least help the teacher out a little bit. And I'm still behind. I'm still behind with their schoolwork. But the tension in our house in March and April and May was so high. And then over the summer, when there was no school, everything's fine. My husband and I are great. No tension. Everybody's having a good time. The last 3 weeks, holy hell. Carpenter and I are back at each other's throats. The pressure of kids and school will put you under. So I could only imagine if they're at home. But again, you voted for it.
A teacher just text, thank you. I'm a teacher at public school having to teach them how to go to the bathroom. They can't even hold a pencil.
I couldn't imagine. You were sitting here. We were here live. Remember? And Thing 2 walked in wanting to wear overalls, and they were short overalls. They weren't a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, unbutton it for me. Now button it back. She couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
Can't wear them to school. I'm not going to put that extra pressure on a teacher. Then you can't tie your shoes. The teacher's running around trying to tie kids' shoes. They can't open their snack pack. Make sure your kids can open up their food at lunch, okay? Teachers don't have time running around doing all that either. And I'm guilty on that one.
But there is some good news for all of you out there frustrated. Franzia has a new line of merchandise, including a backpack that dispenses box wine.
What do you think I'm on right now?
That's coming up next. Great break. What do you think I'm on now? What part of this round are you not getting? Because I'm 50.
Yeah. You know what I have to do today? You're going to hear all about it. Keep knocking it down, knocking it down, knocking it down, knocking it down.
Where were you? Girl, stop turning.
On that September.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
Your heart is true.
You're a pal and a confidant.
Ba ba ba.
If you threw a party,
Invited everyone you knew?
You would see the biggest gift would be from me.
and the card attached would say,
Thank you for being a friend.
I wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me in the card attached. Why don't you just go ahead and play some 9/11 memorial thing to put us back in the good mood?
Your heart is true, your power.
And if you threw a party,
Morning Wood, I'm definitely going to throw you a bone that you're going to just nibble on.
a bone? You throw me a bone during Morning Wood?
Mm-hmm.
She don't eat meat, but she sure like the bone.
She did it all for the cookie.
The cookie. You could take that cookie and go to jail. Go to jail. You wouldn't see no. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I'm stupid. Hold on for one more day. I know that there's pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break free from the chain.
Break me.
Kim is such a more happier station.
Is there? We may not even need that tease.
I don't care. What are we doing? Are we fast or is this Morning Wood? Yeah, we may want to get rid of that second one.
That's pretty fast. I don't know. We'll roll through it.
Okay.
Because your tease is worth it. What do you think I'm on now?
I'm the one who wants to. Can you give me 1 second? I need one more of these. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too.
I'm Diane Sawyer, and it's Tuesday, September 11th.
I'm the one who wants to be. Me too.
I'm Diane Sawyer, and it's
United Airlines 93.
Waiting on the line. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Waiting on the line.
Today, we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes.
I want you all to know that America today is on bended knee in prayer for the people whose lives were lost here, for the workers who work here. Jerry, God, you got people on the
He just said, I want to let y'all know that I love you very, very much. in case I don't see you again. That the plane has been taken over by hijackers. And then I said, well, we love you very much too, Mark. Let me go get your mother.
This is just amazing. Whole wall caved in, bricks, concrete strewn about everywhere, metal beams just bent, twisted. What used to be rooms just crushed down to nothing.
Are you trying to upset yourself? Wake up, be confident. You can stay on top for one. Wake up, who cares about little boys that talk too much? I've seen it all go down. Come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you. Who wants to be with you? I'm the one.
Be with you.
Deep inside, I hope you feel it. Feel it too.
Waiting on the line. I bet Facebook Live loves our singing. I bet y'all.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Waiting on the line.
Just to be the next to be with you. The short week has really messed me up, man.
Come on, baby. Come
on over. Let me be the one to show you. Hold you, show you, do something with you.
This is just amazing.
I'm the one who wants to be. Gosh, that's going to be in my head all day.
We always got something. Always got something.
Be with you. Hey, did you do your? I'll do your Rich Way here since there's a 30-second opening. 20 unscheduled. What's wrong with that? I'm the one deep inside.
We're gonna be a little late already. What am I doing? Ready?
What? Am I supposed to be doing something?
Nope.
Okay. Just sipping on my box wine over here.
Yeah, girl. Practicing your commercials.
Deep inside, I hope you feel. Waited on a line of grays and blues. Just to be the next to be with you. Build up your confidence. You can be on top for once. Wake up, who cares about little boys that talk too much? I've seen it all go down.
Have you read Morningwood and figured out what I'm gonna light you up about? All right, here we go. Yeah.
This is Danny in the Jar, 98.1.
The Max. Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
Your heart is true.
You're a pal and a confidant.
Ba, ba, ba.
If you threw a party,
Invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be from me.
and the card attached would say,
Thank you for being a friend.
I wanna thank you.
Thank you for being a friend.
I wanna thank you.
That is an actual commercial from Franzia Box Wine, one of the better inventions of the last century. A way for us to store just a ridiculous amount of wine without getting it skunked, without sitting in our fridge. And for that, we thank Franzia. Well, the Box Wine brand has launched its own online store this week, and unsurprisingly, everything on it's a gem. A Franzia for Life party cups that you can want to play beer pong or wine pong.
Because I just think of the headache the next day from that game.
Man, I mean, you think beer's bad enough?
Right.
Or buy a matching board, or rather buy a matching Box Wine charm friendship necklace that you can wear to match your BFF in while drinking, or they have a backpack for you to put your Box Wine in while hiking. There's nothing I need more when I'm hiking than a heavy lubricated alcohol beverage.
For the true alcoholic.
Right. What's wrong with Bill? What's water? You know, our late friend Zig Logan was such a beer snob. He didn't have many quirks, but Box Wine was one of them. He was just like, dear Lord. I mean, but like you said, that just shows a sign that you got a problem, maybe.
Oh, one of my best friends, he got married, and his mom always drank that, and he called it pink, the S word.
Right.
And he's like, oh, you drinking that pink again? So when at his wedding, you walked up to the bar and you had different options, and one of them was pink, and it said it right there on the menu, and it was a box of Franzia.
What is the pink version, or what is the pink wine?
Blush.
Oh, sorry. Really?
It gives you an extra headache in the morning.
Right. And actually, he named it much better than that.
Get up. It's your Morning Wood with Danny and the Job on 98.1 The Max.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a horse jump a fence every day for 17 years to be with his girlfriend on the other side?
Would a man insist he had the coronavirus to get out of his own wedding?
Would a Halloween card from 1920 just now be delivered from the post office? 535-9898. Which Morning Wood is the actual morning headline? And you will qualify for that Traeger Pro Grill, thank you, from Avery Outdoors and 98.1 The Max. You also get yourself a pair of Malco movie passes. Good luck. Jimmy wants us to keep singing, and hello, good morning, Ian.
What's Ian's last name?
White.
Hey, the Max, who's this?
This is John.
John, where you calling from?
I'm on 61 headed to Arkansas.
What's going on in Arkansas this weekend?
Nothing.
Very good answer. Very good answer. There never is.
Whatever. Next.
John, which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a horse jump a fence every day for 17 years to be with his girlfriend on the other side? Would a man insist he had the coronavirus to get out of his own wedding? Or would a Halloween card from 1920 just now be delivered from the post office?
Let's go with the Halloween card.
Woo, John, I don't know what's going on in Arkansas, but you're going to show up with some Morning Wood. You are correct. Congratulations. You got yourself a pair of Malco movie passes, and you are qualified for that Traeger Pro grill thanks to Avery Superstore Outdoors and 98.1 The Max with our 98 Days of Outdoors. John.
Good deal.
What day is it?
It's Friday.
Friday who?
You didn't say it that loud, John. Say it like you mean it.
It's Friday, bitches.
Woo!
All right, John, hang on 1 second for me, okay?
Will do.
I didn't hear him say it. Did he say it the first time?
Yeah, he goes, it's Friday, bitches. I was like,
Oh.
man.
Come on, man. It's a time of your I mean, it's once in a lifetime opportunity to be able to say that.
One shining moment. What?
Hello?
Oh,
Did you send it? Did you send it?
oh yeah, go mute. All right, Brother John. Brother John.
Why don't you mute?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I did too. Sorry, Dan. Oh, John lived on Josephine and Tunica.
No way.
Goodbye, daughters of the revolution.
We went to bed to that song last night, Josephine. Josie loves it, of course. So I had to play her. She was like, "What's your favorite song?" And so I told her, she talks to Angels, and I was like, "It's the same singer and same band as your song." And she was like, "If I play," she was like, "Well, do you want to hear it?" She goes, "Yeah." And she was like, "I wanted to hear my song, not your song." And I said, "Well, we're gonna listen to mine first. We've heard yours a million times." And it starts. She goes, "Oh, it's country." I was like, "No, it's the Black Crowes, so it's Southern rock." And she goes, and then he started singing, and she goes, "It is the same singer." It's funny to hear kids like realize what music is. Like,
has she asked what the lyrics mean
to Josephine?
Yeah.
No, but she asked last night.
1 minute.
Let me give this to you.
Yeah.
She said, "Is this song about me?" And I said, "No, I mean, it was written before you were born, but it helped name you." And she goes, "But how did they know I would wear all black and have blue eyes?" And I go, "Well, that's what freaked us out after you were born."
Freaked you out? Give up now would be
It's just sitting there. It's just sitting in teams. I don't know what else to do. There it is.
Here we go.
Get up. It's your morning wood with Danny and the Job on 98.1 The Max.
John, where you calling from?
On 61, headed to Arkansas.
What's going on in Arkansas this weekend?
Nothing.
Very good answer. There never is.
Whatever. Next.
John, which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a horse jump a fence every day for 17 years to be with his girlfriend on the other side? Would a man insist he had the coronavirus to get out of his own wedding? Or would a Halloween card from 1920 just now be delivered from the post office?
Let's go with the Halloween card.
Woo, John, I don't know what's going on in Arkansas, but you're going to show up with some Morning Wood. You are correct. Congratulations. You got yourself a pair of Malco movie passes, and you are qualified for that Traeger Pro grill thanks to Avery Superstore Outdoors and 98.1 The Max with our 98 Days of Outdoors. John.
Good deal.
What day is it?
It's Friday, bitches.
Woo!
That is correct, Brother John. The postcard that was sent 100 years ago was just delivered to a woman in Belding, Michigan on Tuesday. When Brittany Keach checked her mail earlier this week, she found a Halloween postcard postmarked in 1920. Keach shared the card with her town's Facebook group, hoping to find the family of the intended recipient. However, the USPS told a local reporter that it may not be a case of lost mail. Okay. A spokesperson said, "What we typically find is that old letters and postcards, sometimes purchased at flea markets, antique shops, and even online, are re-entered into our system. The end result is what we do best. As long as there's a deliverable address and postage, the card or letter gets delivered." So somebody could possibly finally get their vote in this year's election.
It's got to go to the flea market first. You didn't get that part.
Right. 2120. I vote Trump. You know, the thing, I voted in the mail. Okay.
You're going to show up to Sheffield's in Carville, and there's going to be a whole bag of voting mail, whatever it is, voting ballots.
In the dumpster. I mean, it's proof that, we've read stories for years about postal workers doing that because they're just tired of working. They want to go home, so they just throw it away. And you want to vote on our president through the mail. because we might get a virus.
I like the new uniforms for the post office people or mailmen and women that drive around. They're pretty cash now.
Well, living where I live now for almost 5 years at the end of this year, I never see, well, I see mine, but she never gets out because over here in the Yorkshire area, we all have them on the street. So she just
drives on through.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one get out at a gas station yesterday, and he had on a cool looking polo, like a golf shirt, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And then some blue shorts that were stylish looking, and some shoes. And I was like, you can't wear that. And I look at it, and it said USPS. I mean, it was official uniform, and not those polyester, stupid looking long shorts with the black stripe down the side
and the short sleeve pinstripe. Yeah.
Let the dude. And I saw a dude in our neighborhood on a Sunday who was even more cash, no uniform. He's on the phone, just normal looking dude. I'm like, are you supposed to be wearing that? Maybe on Sundays you can. I don't care what you wear, but I thought it was just great. Like, get more people to work that way.
Yeah. As a postal worker, I would hope I could be as comfortable as I could be. Coming up, Serena Williams out at the U.S. Open. No Novak, no Serena now. And highlights from last night's NFL opener with your sports shorts next.
Oh, no, it's
And folks, it wasn't easy.
Why am I singing my wordy song? I haven't sang that in 20 years. Why did that come in my head? Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. My heart is true. Not what I wanted, Bob. But you're a pal and a come. Okay. I hear it again. Do you hear any audio by chance at all? This happened the other day. When I pull something down from post and start editing it, there's a background noise that I don't know that it goes on air. It's wild, though. It was RBO the other day. Let me see. Edit. Cut. New. It's back. This is a spot. Let me amplify this puppy up. Yep. I'll save as. You will see the biggest gift in me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend." It's back. Insert, attach, 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 attach. People must think we've lost our mind.
Up in here, up in here.
All right, I'm gonna send both of them to you. One from Monday or Tuesday, I think, or maybe Friday. Here's what I hear while I'm editing. It's kind of crazy.
Give you the final rundown.
It's the final rundown. Oh, I would have told. Oh no, I would have totally killed that one and played the other one, man. What is next? I don't know. They're all good. They're all good. They're all good. They're all good. Every song we play is good. Danny Mac. All right, you got to turn that down a little bit or something. It's going to pick up on our stream.
What?
That. I mean, I can hear it so well.
I don't even know what it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't hear it till I edit it and stream. To StreamYard, only to connect to the studio, right? What else would I be using this for? You're only using StreamYard to connect to the studio, right? That's right, right? Yes. Yes. Yes, mate. Yes. I didn't know what else I could connect it to.
I couldn't figure if it's RBO, it's something I've never heard in my life. Are we going to dump this one or?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you're going to have to, but that should not ever happen again. That song should never be dumped.
Right. Or do you want to move it? Hang on. What's at the bottom of the hour?
Why don't we do this one?
Move everything? Yeah. Yeah, Danny Bruns.
Yeah.
Thank
Who
you.
don't want to hear AC/DC You Shook Me All Night Long on a Friday? I think everybody. She was a fast machine.
Cowboy.
Meow.
You're bringing on the heartache. Then later on this hour, there's a song like this one. We could probably put back. Yeah. S.Y. Wilson. S.Y. Wilson.
S.Y. Wilson. S.Y. Wilson. S.Y. Wilson. Oh, man. I got to make sure. So if I got that 10 o'clock meeting, I got to get back on with you for what's her name at 10:30. What's her name?
Her name, Pam.
Pam.
Oh, the Cindy. I can't believe I remembered everybody's name. You're bringing on the heartache.
I love you always, forever, near and far, closer together everywhere. I will be with you, everything. I will show you. Say you love me forever. I know we're going. I know we're going.
I don't want to get booted off stream from you singing either. We can find.
Sports. The shortest season for every sport in the shortest amount of time. With Danny and the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
And folks, it wasn't easy, but let the games begin.
The noise is a bit of a factor out here already tonight, and only one other stadium is going to have any noise at all as we get started.
I'm on a 2nd down and 1. And a handoff here to David Johnson. And David Johnson looking for the end zone, and he gets in there. 3rd down and goal. In the pocket, over the middle, and that will be caught by Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2nd down and 3. Big hole. Edwards-Helaire will take it to the end zone. Mahomes on the move, throws, caught. Hill, touchdown.
Of course, it's good to have NFL football back, but man, always good to hear Al Michaels. I don't care who you are. Super Bowl,
because I believe in miracles.
Right. I mean, and he's been doing that now for 40 years. Super Bowl champ Chiefs beat the Texans 34-20. Yep, that was that beats the spread last night. In the NFL's season opener, they played in Kansas City before a socially distanced crowd of about 17,000 at 22%. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes threw for 211 yards and 3 touchdowns. The over-under, a prop bet on his, was 2.5. Thanks to Horseshoe Casino for having us out yesterday afternoon as they get ready for a hopefully big NFL college football season. Miami players and coach Brian Flores released a video yesterday saying they'll protest racial injustice by staying in the locker room during the national anthem before their opening game Sunday in New England. Before all of this happened, they never showed the national anthem on TV.
Nope.
Only during the Super Bowl. And then Colin Kaepernick kneels, and then we have to watch every one of them on every game. The Tigers don't come out of the locker room at the Liberty Bowl until after the national anthem. I just don't get it. Dallas Cowboys are NFL's most valuable team, worth $5.7 billion, followed by New England. New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals were last at $2.2 billion. And Serena Williams was upset in the U.S. Open yesterday, semifinals by Victoria Azarenka, falling to the Belarus, I don't even know where she's from. She won 1-6, 6-3, 6-3. The loss means the 38-year-old Williams will again fall short in her effort to get a 24th Grand Slam single title to tie the record. And NASCAR is going to be in Bristol coming up later this month, and they have sold 30,000 tickets for that 162,000 seat track. That could be the biggest crowd since the pandemic started. We shall see.
So do they have to follow those? What's the division there? I don't know. Is that?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty big, it's just a short track. It's like going out to Memphis Motorsports Park. That's a 3.75 track. Bristol's only a half mile, but I mean, it's like a huge bowl. Just think of Neyland Stadium, but about 50% more.
But they did. I was just seeing if they had anything to comply with, and they do. They've approved 30,000 fans in attendance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of people.
And even last night's game, after you and I left Part Albrighty's after Horseshoe, I went over to a friend's house to have dinner. And even that NFL game, these sound guys are doing a heck of a job because you totally forget that sound isn't real.
Well, I think Al Michaels just said it was, though, last night. They couldn't believe how loud it was.
Yes. But just 17,000, but I think they did pipe it in a little bit.
I wouldn't know.
But it sounds good. I'm excited and shocked.
And I hate to be the, one and only, but I'm not the one and only. I don't want to see the ratings. I've yet to turn on a sporting event in 2020.
Coming up, Danny Bruns, she did it all for the cookie. A woman goes to jail after she didn't receive her cookie through the drive-thru.
Then can you send me the real final rundown?
I did.
I
did 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's not. It's the original.
What? Here we go.
Get over to S.Y. Wilson, the official outfitters of Danny in the Jar, quickly to enjoy that last part of the week-long Labor Day sale going on. It's S.Y. Wilson in Arlington on Arlington Square, where you'll also have buy one, get one swimwear for the end of the season, but it's still kind of hot out there, so you can still look sexy in your swimsuit, girl. They also got all new Southern Marsh stuff for the fall and Speckled Bellies and Live Oak. And the new Dark Seas apparel is all in stock. And S.Y. Wilson is the exclusive dealer in Memphis for new Dark Seas.
And S.Y. Wilson also has a huge new deal for them. It is called the Cake Bike. Go to ridecake.com and check it out. It's street legal, top speed at 65 miles an hour. It's a hybrid overland bike. I don't know if 65 miles an hour is allowed on the green line, but we shall see. 54-mile radius, never needs gas, and fully electric. Plus new Jetty shirts, hundreds of name brand hats and shirts, State and Liberty tailor fit performance button ups, and as Danny said, all new women's boutique shoes and clothing at S.Y. Wilson, 120 Walker Street in the heart of Arlington by the Depot. At S.Y. Wilson, they have you covered from the trail to the cocktail. Let's try this again. Okay. It's so easy, you can do it in your underwear. So stupid.
Save 9/11 sports. Excuse me.
I'll be right back.
Come on, come on, come on. She did it all for the cookie. The cookie. So you can take that cookie. What dog? Willie's back. Same time every day. What a good little music sweep we got going on right here. Oh, Jarman's not even here. I'm talking to myself again. Hold on for one more day. Come on, dog. Do you want to say hi to everybody again? Ooh. Don't rip my chair. Don't try and jump either, dog. Where is it? StreamYard. Oh, you're shaking. It's all right. I got you. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, don't be shy. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hold on for one more. Hey, Stacy, good morning. I know that there's change. Did you go to the Kim studio by chance?
Do what?
Did you go to the Kim studio by chance?
No, ma'am.
I got an email from Bob's that said, have Jar call me when he can and go to the Kim studio. So are you not going to call Bobby and go to the Kim studio?
Well, we've got 4 minutes. I don't know how long that would
Well,
last.
call him and ask him.
Okay. Because I need to tell. When do I hit judge? Hang on. Let me do this.
I know that there's pain, but you hold on for one more day. Break free, break from the chain. Hello? How long would it take for him to go to the Kim studio and do what you need him to do? All right. It may have to be at the top of the hour then. I mean, everything's fine at Kim's studio, right? Okay. Bye. Told him wait till the top of the hour. If you didn't hear me.
Okay. Where am I playing judge and cookie?
I did it all for the. Hold on, let me get this final rundown. I can't see it.
Oh, I got you.
And at this point, you spit on her. You just spit on her during.
I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. The cookie.
I've never seen this before. There's an input.
Ba 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 ba. Come on. Refresh. Ba 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 ba. And you can take that cookie. That was so funny. I'm guessing this is in Chicago. A funeral home in Virginia.
No. Shut up. Just shut up right now.
Everyone does, Ryan. I'm just kidding. Hi, good morning, Ryan. Hey, Hank. See you at the Haven later, Hank.
Oh, Bubba Applesauce checking in on the Facebook.
Okay. So, before we play Steel Panther, we're going to go. We're going to go. What is going on in Ohio? 25-year-old woman recently reached into the draft. And spent on them all because she didn't get the cookie that she ordered. Should we do it right after that? All because she didn't get the cookie that she ordered?
Do what, the judge or the cookie?
The cookie.
Okay, so cookie, then judge?
I think so.
Okay. I did it all for the cookie.
And then I will say, but the judge didn't let her off the hook. Play the judge, and we can then say how long he sentenced her for 3 months in jail. Because that's pretty ballsy of the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, break. Because I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. You could take that cookie and sit. Don't speak. I know just what you're thinking. So please stop explaining.
Hey,
I know good.
no. They're going to bump us off Facebook from your phone.
Bump us off with your headphones. So loud.
You're with Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
Dave Chappelle was right about Ohio. What is going on? A 24-year-old woman in Ohio recently reached into the drive-thru at McDonald's, attacked a worker, and spit on him, all because she didn't get the cookie she ordered.
I did it all for the cookie. I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. The cookie.
She says the fact that she'd been drinking played a role, but she was in court Wednesday and the judge didn't let her off the hook.
And at this point, you spit on her. You just spit on her during this pandemic. What's the reason for your attack? You didn't get your cookie?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you didn't get a cookie, this is the proper response. These are kids just trying to get through a night of work in the heat of the pandemic, when everyone is scared to death for their lives.
Again, I am greatly remorseful, and I feel terrible about how it has impacted their lives.
I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. The cookie.
The judge sentenced her to 3 months in jail.
Man. I mean, because, or maybe there's somewhere in the law during a pandemic, you can't Spit?
Well, he does say that the story says that she attacked a worker and spit on them. So maybe for domestic, not domestic. What is it? Is it domestic?
No, it's not domestic, but
Assault.
right, yeah.
So maybe that's what she got, not necessarily the spitting part.
She must be a good spitter or try to get through the drive-through window. That's all I know.
Did she swallow the cookie?
No, she did this.
I did it all for the cookie. The cookie.
This story I do not understand or why it's in the news. Cops in Ohio broke up a college party last Saturday and turned out one of the kids throwing it had the coronavirus.
Thanks, Bill.
He tested positive a week earlier, but threw the party anyway. Here's the cop chest cam with their conversation on video.
I've never seen this before. There's an input on the computer that you tested positive for COVID?
Yes.
When was this?
This was a week ago.
Are you supposed to be quarantining?
Yeah, that's why I'm at my house.
Do you have other people here and you're positive for COVID? How many other people have COVID?
They all do.
Everybody has it?
That's what they do. I don't understand why this is such a big deal.
I thought I could have friends over quarantining.
They can. That's what everyone's done. Like all my friends who have 18 and 19-year-olds who tested positive, they all got together at one house and quarantined together with their friends. What's the deal? What's the problem here?
But you're supposed to be quarantining with friends that have the wait, so everybody at the party had the sickness?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
Go for it.
But it just said one of the kids had the virus. Okay. But I mean, if everybody has it, yeah, I mean, that's what you do. I mean, we've got friends that had a whole family.
Right.
You know? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and one family gave their whole upstairs to about 6 or 7 of them. I'd rather have 6 or 7 up in one house than 7 in 7 different homes.
Yeah. Okay. I'd rather the election day get here so we could quit talking about it.
Well, you'd like to see this woman while she goes to the ballot. A topless woman votes in New Hampshire primary. That's next. Oh, hey, Willie.
Was that him?
Yep.
He's hungry.
No, he's not. He doesn't eat till
toast.
He used to. What?
I like toast.
He used to eat at 6 o'clock every night, but since quarantine, I think it's moved down to about 2:30.
I like toast. Don't you like toast? You got toast. Yeah, toast.
And I laughed that since Mitch Wright has been out here, all my doors are swollen and don't open and shut because it's so cold in my house. That's how you know you got a good air conditioner.
Yeah, toast.
I did it all for the nookie. The nookie. No, I was saying the You Shook Me All Night Long was so loud in your headphones it was coming through. You remember that one day we were like, why is it picking up? Shouldn't be able to hear anything. Just the way you had your headphones on your head.
When I was listening to your audio?
No, right before we were going on air.
Oh.
That's why you're like, why are you talking? I'm like, because I'm trying to distract the
No, I got you now.
the music. Down, 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 baby. You're sweet in the noon. Never let me go. Shimmy, shimmy, come on, shimmy, shimmy, run. Run. To the ballot. While she goes to the ballot, that doesn't even make sense. To the polls, Bruns. To the polls. There's this thing called can't find your words when you're on live on the air, and I hate it. Sitting there making fun of my kids not knowing their sight words. I can't even remember words in general. Upload. DJT83, DJ. It's amazing. No matter what you have to do, what's happened on the show, what's going on until we lose power now. Better knock on wood. We lost power last week. You can still tell it's Friday. Ain't nothing gonna get me down.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing slow me
Got
down.
keep it moving. No. No.
No, gosh damn it. I need.
And Jamie's crying. We pushing it. We pushing. Roll. Roll with it. Roll with it. Roll with it. Can you take me higher? Yesterday's just a memory. Yesterday's just a memory. I don't want to sit and talk about it anymore. It's when you call me baby, can't see in the night. Doug, we miss you in Memphis. Can you take me higher? It's not another. Yesterday's just a memory. Yes, who's emailing me? Yesterday's just a memory. I don't want to hear you talk about it anymore. When you call me baby, don't say goodnight. You say it lasts forever. I gotta wash my hair today. Oh, no, all the way. Can you take me higher? Just trying to know. Yesterday's a dream. I don't want to sit and talk about it anymore. Don't say tonight. Didn't say forever. Why am I singing that song? I don't have to listen to it to get out of my head. Is that damn Yankees?
Yep.
She will be loved. Singing still. Chops Jupiter in her hair, angel. I don't want no scrubs. In your eyes, the light, the heat, your eyes, I am complete, your eyes. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Saying you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. It's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. People wondering how I'm switching from song to song like this? I don't think people really care. What do you think, Jar? I saw the sign and it opened up my mind, up my eyes. Opened up my eyes.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter what.
What?
What do you think, Jarman? I was like, and I saw the sign. I saw the sign.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. What do you think, Jarman?
Hey, when we were at that client the other day, did you notice I saw the sign came on while we were talking to him? I wanted to go, Ace of Base. I know it. I finally get it.
Ace of Base.
I win. I am good.
And it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is soon ending without understanding. Come on, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Jarman, you know what I'm doing right now, right?
Going mad.
Scheduling music on
Oh.
98.9. That's why I got all these crazy songs in my head. Okay, we got 10 seconds.
Radio, car, Danny in the jar.
On 98.1
The Max.
Boy, I tell you what, there's some crazy folks out there, and I don't know if it's just this year or what. But a topless woman in New Hampshire voted in this week's primary after she was told she couldn't wear an anti-Trump shirt. The unidentified voter showed up at the Talbot Gymnasium wearing a shirt that read McCain hero, Trump zero. She pointed out another voter who was wearing an American flag shirt. She asked her why her and not me. I said she was going to have to cover her shirt, but a shirt supporting the American flag was not electioneering. That's when the woman let her freedom ring. She took it off so fast, no one had time to react. The whole place went, whoa, and she walked away, and I let her vote.
And you guys want to mail in your ballots. Come on, look what we missed out on.
You have no idea what you can expect.
It was funny because when I went voting in 2016, I wore my Fallon Timberlake t-shirt. And that got a lot of looks. My mother was like, I can't believe they let you in with that. And I was like, it's a joke, but I could have written them both in, I guess. So is it really a joke? I don't know, So you're not allowed to wear those inside when voting.
Mary makes a good point. I mean, it had the Reagan Bush look to it.
Well, all those political shirts, yeah, where you have the two names. And so it said Timberlake and Fallon.
But it had that 80s, it looked like the Reagan Bush shirt, but it said Fallon Timberlake. But I'm like your mother. I mean, how does she know Well, we are talking about volunteers at a voting booth.
But it's a political shirt that I wore in there, whether it's a joke or not. Those could both be write-in candidates.
Right.
So you can't wear that into a voting establishment.
I'm just wondering what the reaction would be if you took your shirt off.
There would be no reaction. They wouldn't even notice. But with me saying that, I got to say, I didn't know that was a law, or I wouldn't have done it.
So did somebody say anything to you?
They all looked at me pretty funny. I think they let it pass because they knew it was a joke. But I got looks, and I had no clue that you weren't allowed to do that.
Coming up, Adam Sandler and Vince Vaughn's next projects include Halloween and Friday the 13th. Right now, let's see what some other politicians think about topless voting.
Huh? That's right. Get to the polls, take off your shirt, and let them fly.
And take a picture of yourself voting without a shirt and post them online.
I don't know about this. Then let everybody else see those things. We all want to see them.
Send them to me. I want to check those things out.
Come on, man. I didn't agree to this. So this November, vote.
Topless.
So topless. Please don't. See you at the polls.
See ya at the polls. I get it.
Friday morning, keeping an eye on that earlier crash, Holmes Road at Airways Boulevard.
I saw the sign.
Opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. No one's gonna drag you to get into the night.
Belly Acres Holdings. The reason I'm so passionate. I'm Lee Cyphers, founder of Belly Acres Holdings. The reason I'm so passionate about this brand is because we have the opportunity to provide communities with an amazing experience through the quality of our food and the raving fan experience and service that we provide. The reason I became involved with Belly Acres is my family and I first were customers.
Hey, Danny, mute yourself for a second.
Hi, I'm Lee Cyphers, founder of Belly Acres Holdings. The reason I'm so passionate about this brand is because we have the opportunity to provide communities with an amazing experience through the quality of our food and the raving fan experience and service that we provide. The reason I became involved with Belly Acres is my family and I first were customers. We came in multiple days a week, fell in love with the food, the service. It almost
Can you go here? You're muted. You're muted.
Yes. No, I can't. I don't have the audio.
fine.
My bad.
Hit that thing when that song starts.
98.1 The Max.
Danny in the jar.
I got wrapped up in a text that the kids were buying lunch today. I'm like, "Whoa, this is a first. I don't know how to do this."
Do what?
I got wrapped up in a text that the kids were buying lunch. Is there something I'm supposed to do? I'm like, this is a first. I don't. Hold on. There's no cafeteria. I don't know how this works. Hang on a minute. But it's pizza day.
Sorry, I was having to make me a sweet deal for the week because somebody totally spaced. And I sent you a confirmation.
For what?
Sweet deal. And I sent her back. I was like, this is the last email I got from you, darling. But okay. Just put more on your plate.
So do we have one for who?
No, I made one. She was like, did you do the sweet deal interview? And I was like, you never responded. And I just sat in that room for an hour and nobody called the hotline. I sent you some info. No, you didn't.
Without understanding.
I'm looking forward to the future from a customer to an owner. I'm excited about watching the brand grow.
Coming up here in a few minutes, it's our
A little bit off today.
Let's say that again. Please don't let her sing.
Push through, push through, push through.
Please don't let her sing it again.
I'm a little bit off today.
Lord, I asked you not for her to do. What part of don't do you not get?
I'm a little bit off today.
All right. Coming Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. No.
It's Danny in the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Director Chris Landon turned Groundhog Day into a horror comedy with Happy Death Day. And now he's doing the same thing with Freaky Friday in his new movie, Freaky. A serial killer played by Vince Vaughn switches bodies with a high school girl played by Catherine Newton from Big Little Lies. You're familiar with that, aren't you, Danny?
Oh, yeah, it's a great show. And yeah.
And there Zoe Kravitz in that also.
Oh, yeah.
And and she's got 24 hours to set things right or the change is permanent.
Good morning. That's me, Millie. Ordinary, boring Millie.
I love your dress. I think I saw it at Discount Bonanza.
Okay, so I was never the most popular.
Homecoming's this weekend. Booker is going to be at the dance.
And boys never really noticed me. Honestly, if this was a horror movie, I'd be one of the first ones to get killed.
Cute, creepy dude in the mask.
But actually, it turns out
Where am I?
I didn't get killed.
Oh my God, why do I sound like that?
I woke up in the killer's body.
The Blissfield Butcher strikes again.
I have like less than 6 hours to swap back or I'm going to be stuck in his body forever.
Great. We're going to get killed by Murder Barbie.
You know, the concept has always been great with Rob Schneider and Rachel McAdams, whatever that movie was. I thought it was pretty good, and Freaky Fridays are always good. And I saw this morning, or not long after I woke up, and I was like, that's perfect for Vince Vaughn, just to play it off.
I had the opposite. I said, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And then I saw Vince Vaughn's name, and I said, I changed my mind. I think I will watch this. I like the concept of it. It's not just two people trying to act as the other person all day long. It's one's a murderer. It's got to be good. I don't know if they'll have the Tone Rangers in it, but I think I will like it.
Kick drum.
I'm not kind of kick drum kind of guy.
I'm not a kick drum.
If you guys still haven't seen The Breakup, watch it.
I watched it this past weekend. My friend walked in. I was at her house. She goes, "Are you watching that again?" I was like, "Yes," because the dinner scene is coming up.
It's the best.
Owner of a lonely heart at a kitchen table. Remember that. Last year, Adam Sandler threatened that if he didn't win an Oscar for Uncut Gems, he would make a movie that, quote, was so bad on purpose just to make you all pay. Well, Adam
didn't he do that with like that Nicki movie?
I was about to say, Happy Gilmore.
Waterboy. No, Happy Gilmore is great.
No,
it's one of my favorites.
Okay, Happy Gilmore is good, but the him going back to kindergarten.
Billy Madison.
Yes, not a fan. Not a fan.
Little Nicky. Is it Little Nicky? Stinky Nicky something.
Or Big Daddy?
Big Daddy's great.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, Little Nick. Okay, yeah.
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky. Okay. Well, Adam didn't get a nomination, and now we have the trailer for his new movie, Hubie Halloween, and it looks like he made good on that threat.
Hubie Dubois is the nicest guy in this town.
Here's some Happy Halloween word churches. You can pass it out to the kids.
Thank you so much.
It's pretty impressive how long he's been a loser. Oh, messing with Hubie Dubois. Murder! A Salem tradition.
You gotta expect a scare here or there.
There's something off in this town.
We got an unsolved mystery here.
Oh.
Hubie! And you know who did this? Not now, Hubie. Mayor, I suggest we cancel Halloween immediately.
We ain't canceling a damn thing.
Help me! Not cool.
Hello?
Marino! Help me, Marty! Help me! Help me!
He plays a dumbass from Salem, Massachusetts, knows things are happening strange in this town, and he can't get anyone to believe him. It's about 30 years old, though. I mean,
Yes, it is. Now I'm looking for this because it was on TV. Jack and Jill. Have you seen that with Adam Sandler? Where he plays Jack and then his sister Jill.
Please don't tell me you liked it.
It was one of those things where it was on the TV when you walked in the room and you didn't, and I sat there and I couldn't turn it off.
So bad. I mean, he's done some good things, yes, but even some of his serious acting is good. But yeah,
50 First Dates or whatever. That's cute.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
The one where they're on is that him when he gets on the ship with Jennifer Aniston? Yeah, that's good. They get stuck on the ship. I mean, it's campy and not a real
right. No
blockbuster, but
right. That's a funny comedy, a little romantic comedy, rom-com.
Okay, rom-com. Coming up next, Carol Baskin. Oh no, Carol Baskin's first Dancing with the Stars song. It's going to be Eye of the Tiger.
And as the coronavirus is lingering around the University of Tennessee campus, we'll tell you what else is lingering around Knoxville.
Sorry, totally.
No, it's fine.
Couldn't find where we were. Because we not on time.
Let me go see what Bobby needs.
Well, you've only got. Okay, hurry up. You got about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, what did he say? Did he say it was?
I am not privy to that information. You know what he said. Is everything okay, Kim? And I got silent. Have him call me. Well, heaven forbid I know, since I'm just in charge of the whole station.
It's not just you're the program director, you're operations manager, but you can't.
Yeah, I don't need to know anything about this.
I'm the only one up here. I can only be.
Hi, it's Donald.
I thought you were calling it. I'm a little bit off today. These are not rotating very well. Take me away. Take me away. Take me away.
Send me away. Send me away. Great. Now I'm going to be singing damn Yankees all day. Send me. No, that was not Ringer.
Did you call him?
Who?
Bobby, I thought you were going to take care of this.
No, you said, wait a second.
Just call him and see what it is, at least. For God's sakes. It could be off the air.
Well, here, I'll go over there. Okay.
I'm a little bit off today. Take me away. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. All right. Let's not say we did. Let me look at this. Open downloads.
Of course, I got hung up on.
Why? What'd you do wrong this time?
Oh yeah. He asked me a bunch of questions, and I told him. He goes, "Are you in Kim's studio?" I said, "No, I'm in Kicks." Click.
Why are you in Kick Studio?
I wasn't in Kick Studio. Somebody can't, you can't be sarcastic. I was like, dude, you need to hurry. I've got 2 minutes.
I know. It's just.
I mean,
tiring.
you're not a good coworker. You're not a good coworker. Not a good coworker. If you don't know how to communicate in a communicating business, you're not a good coworker. And I don't care who's listening.
It just gets tiring. Add it to the list of why it just gets old.
I mean, I guess he thinks I'm just in here fiddling, with my fingers. Can I not wait till 10? I've got 30 minutes.
Anything to make it more difficult. Take me away. It's 9/11 on 9/11.
Here we go.
Radio On with Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
As Danny reported yesterday, there's a lot of COVID cases at the University of Tennessee, like well over 2,000. Danny?
Yep.
Well, another thing that's lingering around Knoxville is a tiger. Authorities in Tennessee are investigating multiple sightings of a tiger seen wandering loose in the Knoxville area. The Knox County Sheriff's Office says the deputy reported seeing a tiger Wednesday night in Knoxville's Forks of the River Industrial Park. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency said it received reports of tiger sightings near the same location. The sheriff's office issued a be on the lookout order for a tiger in Knoxville and is asking members of the public to come forward with any information about the animal's whereabouts or its origin. I mean, is there a sanctuary around there that they're like, by the way, we had a tiger that got loose last night. If y'all could help us find it, we'd really appreciate it. I mean, you got mad at me like 6 months ago talking about how aren't there elephants in the wild here in America? And you're like, no, they're over there. And
dude, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Okay. He's just roaming around. Kenneth Gainwell just went up there to Knoxville. Do you not know who that is?
No, who?
He's our All-American running back who just opted out of the 2020 season.
That's right. Yeah. But at least there's some tigers up there in the Neyland town. So good luck with that. And guess what? Carol Baskin right now is in some dancing tights.
No, don't put that in my head.
Oh, and some dancing shoes with those legs and that Hillary Clinton look, and she's practicing to this song. It's going to be her first dance in Dancing with the Stars. It's not a very danceable song.
No, I was just trying to envision the whole thing in my head and not throw up, but no, I don't know how you keep a beat to that.
Maybe they'll speed it up. I have heard a bunch of cheerleading kind of things for that.
Exactly, cheerleading. Not with a dude twirling around a
spinning,
yeah.
doing the cha-cha.
Coming up next, U2 celebrates a 20th anniversary and never heard music from Tom Petty.
Hi, it's Donald Trump. Leave a message.
Greetings, Mr. President. My name is Joseph Exotic. I am currently incarcerated, and I would appreciate it very much if you would pardon me. I am a kind man and a just man, and I love tigers. And
this message has run out of time. Please try again.
Oh, man.
Hi, it's Donald Trump. Leave a message.
Yeah, hi, Trump. It's Joe Exotic. There is no reason for me to still be in prison. I have served my time, and
this message has run out of time. Please try again.
Oh, come on. It's Joe Exotic. Carol Baskin's a bitch. I hate her, and she should be in prison, not me. Perfect.
Clear.
You got that Tom Petty in there for me?
Oh, there's no U2? Okay. Yes, I've got it right. You want to do the whole song?
Sure. Let's see where we're at. Took my chances. We're going to be late, but let's take that time after time out and that tease out, and we'll go after that. And we'll play it there. Rising up, back on the convert. I'm going to convert this file. Convert it.
I'm a little bit off today.
I'm a little bit off today. Now let's Dropbox that image. Upload.
And see, he was, he's out there somewhere and it doesn't have a good connection. That was the other thing. I couldn't hear him.
Oh, I know. I could barely hear him when I called earlier.
But he doesn't understand that.
Well, you better let me delete those, because that ain't gonna work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you in the Kim studio? Quit asking stupid questions.
All right, you ready? I didn't know you were here already.
All right, here we go.
You're listening to Danny and the Jar. on 98.1 The Max.
U2 will celebrate the 20th anniversary of All That You Can't Leave Behind on October 20th with the release of a super deluxe edition of the album. It will be available both as a single disc remaster of the original LP and a 51-track super deluxe box set packed with B-sides, outtakes, remixes, and a complete show taped at a Boston stop on the 2001 Elevation Tour.
They've already released that. Show. It is fantastic.
Tom Petty fans, he's dead, but you will soon have a new prize piece to add to your collections. It's called Wildflowers and All the Rest, a sprawling reissue of the 94 album. In addition to cozy home recordings and fascinating alternate takes, the box set boasts a disc containing 5 previously unreleased songs. And one of the tracks has been unearthed. It's called A Confusion Wheel, and it's straight up Tom Petty, and it's right here on 98.1 The Max. Enjoy.
All right, I'm going to go back and try and help.
Okay. Good luck with that. All right. So where are these? ANTs. Liners. ARNT. ARNT. There they are. Okay. Those were Labor Days. Okay. So, back to carts. Back to the Hertz. Whoa. Now. How'd that go? Starving again. How'd that go for you?
Well, when I texted him, I told him, I was like, look, neither Danny nor I could hear you very well. It's because I'm at a tower. He said, just go in there and run all knobs down to 0, like the talk back and all that. I tried to call twice. It did no avail. Spanglish is my favorite. That's right, Deanna. It was pretty good.
I was just closing Adam Sandler out too. That's hilarious.
Huh?
Hilarious. Hilarious. I was just closing them off my browser.
'Cause I gotta have faith, faith, faith.
I gotta have faith. What are we doing next?
What are we doing next?
Do you want me to put a tease in there, or do you want to do it live? Amazon and DoorDash drivers doing good.
Coming up next, Amazon drivers and DoorDash guys doing very good during this crazy year. Good enough. Good enough. Yep. 9/11. No, not radio. On.
Mm-hmm. Ba, 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 ba. Uh-oh. Oh my God. This thing makes
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Stop it.
So what's over here now? Over. Oh. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay, so then change it. Okay. Okay. What's our sweet deal for next week?
Do not know. Do not know. Let me see.
Living on the edge.
You can't stop the hand of falling. You can't stop it. You can't stop yourself. You can't stop yourself. For you and the world stop turning. That's September day.
Thinking about Peter Jennings again?
No. I'm gonna.
I am starving Marvin.
You just have a phoner at 10?
Yeah.
No, nothing else matters. Look at the screen right now.
I am.
Would it make better sense to put the Clash instead of a Dyer, time-wise?
Probably, yeah.
Coming up here on 98.1 The Max, Amazon and DoorDash drivers doing good during these crazy pandemic times. It's 98.1 The Max with Danny in the Jar. Should I stay or should I go? And nothing else matters. I told that girl it was coming up. Dump Dire Straits. I'm going to dump that. We're going to get out of here early because Danny got a phone call. She's important. Don't tell her what's going on at the other studio. It might blow up. Don't tell her. And nothing else matters.
Time after time.
Line after line. I guess my love is blind. Day after day. I let love slip away. Day after day. Doom, doom, doom. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know now. Can you tell I went in the studio twice?
That's what happens when I'm scheduling the music. Just can't keep from singing it.
I saw the sign.
I saw the sign.
I totally want to interrupt Dave and go, Ace of Base, Danny. Ace of Base.
All right, you have that stop in a weird spot.
No, that's because I did the intro live. Or the tease live. Here we go.
There's Danny. There's John. 98.1
The Max.
Delivery people are already doing plenty out there during this pandemic. A lot of people aren't going to stores, or they can't, or they just don't want to. So they're ordering online and having brought to them. Our UPS buddy, Brad Moore, he met him through a mutual friend of ours, Dee Bowling. We went and saw Van Halen in Nashville together, but just watching him ride around this area and the way they have to go. I didn't realize until this pandemic, they don't have air conditioners in those UPS trucks. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's why the doors are always open.
I can't imagine.
Boo.
Luckily, Brad's getting ready to retire. Good luck, buddy. But an Amazon driver in Massachusetts went out of his way to save a dog. John Casabria was delivering packages when he saw a dog drowning after it fell into its owner's pool.
What's a good tip? I want to make your night.
No, sorry.
What I heard didn't even sound like a dog. It sounded like an alarm going off. I had my shoes on, I had a watch on, phone, wallet, everything in my pockets. None of that mattered at the moment. I had like all this stuff is replaceable. A life isn't. And I just went in.
I just can't believe that he actually went into my yard and jumped into the pool and saved him. I still get goosebumps telling the story to everybody. It's just amazing what he did. See, I'm getting tears in my eyes now.
He went in his yard up there in Massachusetts. I'm getting tears right now. Oh my God. But by the way, lady, why do you have a dog
that can't swim?
That can't swim. You might as well have like a 2-year-old walking around and falling in. I love that dog so much, but oh well, it drowned. A man in Wichita gave a DoorDash delivery guy a $500 tip. You know how many DoorDash guys out there going, what? And a thank you for being on the front lines.
What's a good tip? We want to make your night. We want to give you $500.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
For me?
For you, yes.
Why?
Because you're
too much.
No, you're on the front lines.
Oh, thank you, brother.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I'm really nice. Just I love YouTube people. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you again. Thank you.
And we're going to tape ourselves because we mean it from the bottom of our hearts.
Right. And then, Danny, guess what they did? They opened up the food and put it on Facebook.
They took a picture of their food
and put it on Facebook.
And let everybody know, guess what we just did? We just gave a guy $500. Aren't we awesome? We would do it anonymously, but then what would be the point if everyone on Facebook didn't know how great we are? And then you get to see what we ate, because we know that you care what we have for dinner after we gave someone $500 because we're so wonderful.
We care about these people on the front lines, but we also wanted Aunt Myrtle and Topeka to see what we did too.
Yeah, I'm only on Facebook so my family can see the pictures of my babies. And I need my Uncle John to see how great I am that I gave $500 to a complete stranger during these tough times. Oh, God.
Oh. I was like, there's no way to go from that to we all remember.
Do you remember where you were?
Where were you in the world?
Put it on Facebook and let everyone know.
I mean,
what were you eating on 9/11 19 years ago?
Right.
Scrambled.
What did you order from Domino's while you watched the World Trade Center? We're going to hell.
No, we're not. We're making fun of everybody else that is going to hell.
I gave $500.
And we recorded it because we wanted everyone to see how
gracious
we are.
How charitable we are for all these people fighting for our country on the front line.
On the front line, delivering my Chinese food.
They're delivering food.
One person at Kroger got sick that works there. Come on. God's sakes. When you all going to wake up?
Oh, the irony if it was Chinese food.
Oh, that's funny.
He brought us the China flu. We gave him $500 and he brought us the China flu.
We just want to do this from the goodness of our heart and make sure that everyone on social media saw us do it.
We sent it to our pastor.
God, people are so lame. I mean, I just don't get how stupid people are.
Oh, crap. I forgot to hit good times. But that's what I do like about it. Like you said in the car yesterday, at least we turn it around a little bit. You know?
Yeah, what else are you going to say? Oh,
that's so sweet.
What'd you do today? Nothing. What do you think I am, Danny Thomas? I got that guy.
Where's my Hollywood contract, God? Yeah. I saw the signs.
I saw the sign and opened up my eyes. And now I've got $500 to give away to anybody, but you have to do it on camera or it doesn't count. Out of the goodness gracious of your heart. I'm a little bit off today. Take me away to that special place. Take me away. 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 All right, one more left. What I got? 6 minutes. I'll be right back. I just can't take it.
On September 11th, 2001,
planes crashed into Upper floor of the World Trade Center.
Our very freedom came under attack.
Hey, we're trying to recoup. We lost all units here at this area.
Today, we paused our
It appears that there is more and more fire and smoke enveloping the very top of the building. And as fire crews are descending on this area, it does not appear that there's any kind of an effort up there yet. Now remember, oh my God.
Oh my God.
that looks like a second plane.
I did not see a plane go in. That just exploded.
I just saw another plane coming in from the side.
You did. That was out of
Yes, and that's the second explosion. You could see the plane come in just from the right-hand side of the screen. So this looks like it is some sort of a concerted effort to attack the World Trade Center that is underway.
I may have heated up some pot roast. I can't say. Not like pot roast at 9:49 in the morning.
You know what?
What?
I think you ought to show our listeners on Facebook.
Oh, my pot roast?
Yes.
I don't know how good it may have heated up some pot roast. I can't say. Are you listening to us? Not like pot roast at 9:49 in the morning.
I was just looking at some of the comments. Old Doug there was a pretty good dude. I didn't know he had left.
Oh, Willie, I wonder why you're here.
I like slow cooked animal meat. I like Worcestershire sauce.
It was the weirdest thing though, unless I'm just dumb. I got this pot roast recipe and it wouldn't tell me tells me the ingredients, but not how much of each. So I went to another one, same thing. So I guess it was fine, but then I think I put too much cornstarch in it at the end. It's a little thick.
Some people like that. I'm going to play this 9/11 live TV montage, and then we shall talk.
All right.
And then I've got us a great Paul Harvey.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
Danny and the Jar here.
98.1 The Max.
Not appear that there's any kind of an effort up there yet. Now remember, oh my God.
That looks like a second plane.
I did not see a plane go in. That just exploded.
We just saw another plane coming in from the side.
You did. That was out of
Yes, and that's
view.
the second explosion. You could see the plane come in just from the right-hand side of the screen. So this looks like it is some sort of a concerted effort to attack the World Trade Center that is underway.
And that's when I took off my headphones and moved to the corner of the studio.
You know, I didn't realize until this morning when you and I were talking about it, and we were like, I mean, Danny was only 22 years old. She was lucky enough to be in a little country radio station down in T-Town, but I mean, it was a different kind of life when it comes to presenting radio and media. And for you to be that young, I've never really thought about it, that you'd never experienced anything like that. And as I also told her, I was like, when we went to Iraq in the early 90s, I was still going to church with my mom and eating on Wednesday nights. And normally all the men who are very charismatic and, real loud and personable, they just sat there and stared while they ate all night because they had lived through Vietnam. And that was the first time I really got scared when it came to something like war and things like that.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on, nor did I know what Al Qaeda or
Hussein.
Well, I knew Saddam Hussein, but they were saying Osama bin Laden. Didn't know his name or ever even heard of the Al Qaeda. So I just took my headphones off at that point, and like I said, went into the corner and said, I don't know what to say at this point.
You ever seen Flight 93?
Yep.
You could hear the whole studio there at ABC and Good Morning America, but like when they're at that traffic controller's main place, like the actor playing the guy, that was the actual guy. And 9/11 was his first day of work there. That's why they're all congratulating him when he gets there. But that's the actual guy. But even the way they all reacted when they saw the second one go in, it's just, I was still asleep. Somebody woke me up, but yeah.
Yeah, because when they said when our news director came in on the top of the hour before and said a small plane has hit, and it was a small plane at that time.
Yes.
A small plane had hit the one of the World Trade Center towers. I didn't know what the World Trade Center was. I knew that I knew the bombing in the basement, but I didn't get what they were.
Right.
I didn't get the whole thing. I hadn't been to New York to see that. And so when the second one went, we gave up, and little old Tuscaloosa 98.1 WTXT, which is, if you leave Memphis and you head to Pickwick, you leave it on 98.1. It would go straight from this station to TXT, and it just cracks me up every time.
That is a trip.
The Carpenter's like, do we have to do this again? I'm like, yep. Every time we go, we have to listen to a bunch of static for a good 15 minutes till I can hear those country singers come in. But anyway, so we're down there, and no one knows what's going on. So we go to our affiliate, and Peter Jennings is wall to wall. So we just pipe him in through the board and let Peter Jennings go on his way and tell everybody.
We did the same on Beale Street. So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So, we know that they're going to know a lot quicker than we're going to know. So Peter Jennings has now been on for a good 20 minutes. And we were so small in Tuscaloosa that when the phone rang, anyone around it, all the desks would ring. So you would just answer it. So I answer it. I think it was Clear Channel at the time. Clear Channel, Tuscaloosa, can I help you? And man, this old woman. Yeah. Can I please speak with Peter Jennings?
I'm sorry, Joe Exotic. Let us get Donald Trump on the phone for you, lady. No, you can't talk to Peter Jennings.
And I love it. And by that time, we all needed that,
yes,
in the studio.
Comedy.
But what I love about that story is two things. Number one, poor lady thought that Peter was sitting in our studio.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, that he would sit there and go, what's that? Hold, please. What? I've got a call right now from Clara in Tuscaloosa. I'll be right back.
I know millions of you are waiting for more information, but I have to talk to Clara.
Yeah, she is really worried down in Tuscaloosa.
Well, and every time Danny tells that, I tell the story of where I'm not going to name the Eastern Arkansas city, but when they met Todd, they were like, Todd, what's David Letterman like? Because David Letterman came right after Todd in the nightly weather. So he had to explain to her that, just because he's on the same TV, we're not in the same city. So sorry to make that little 9/11 remembrance a laughing matter, but we all need a little bit of a relief. And just as Danny said yesterday, we always say never forget, but lately we have been forgetting, especially with the situation we're all going through. So
yes, let's tighten up, America. Mm-hmm. Be the home of the free because of the brave. We're not free, and no one's being brave right now. Get out there and take care of our fellow Americans, and get this economy back to where we need it to be.
All right, coming up this afternoon, a delivery driver crashes into parked police cars. What was he delivering? That's the rest of the story this afternoon at 3:00 with Danny in the Jar. Have a great day, and don't forget to salute.
All right, I'll call you back about 10:30.
Okay, then.
For Pam.